Today, I want to talk to you about the values of the Blockchain Association that trace back to the summer of 2018 when the organization first came together. But first, I want to comment on how much we've grown. We have gone from 10 to 105 member companies. We've gone from a team of 1 to a full-time team of 16. And what started with the coverage of a single policy issue has now led to 10 active work streams. But our goal is not to make minor tweaks around the edges of the legacy financial system or Web 2 internet. It's to rebuild the flawed infrastructure from the ground up. There are some in the ecosystem who are operating for the short term and do not share our values. People come and go, companies come and go, but crypto is here for good. And those of us in this room are the ones with the long-term view. And the values that we have as an association reflect the endurance of this open technology. So where does this leave us in the policymaking process? The reality is not much has changed. There are policymakers in Washington who understand the extraordinary promise of crypto. But there are also some, particularly leadership at a certain federal agency, standing in the way of progress. As a result, we find ourselves in the stage of litigation and legislation, which is really the same place where we stood 2 weeks ago. We must show the societal benefits of crypto networks. We must explain why it is in the best interest of the United States for this innovation to happen here. We do this through briefings and meetings. It is a process that is ongoing and can never stop. And most importantly, we must bring good ideas to the table. There are places that we all agree could benefit from improved regulation, particularly around stablecoins or centralized spot exchanges. It is incumbent upon us constructively with the lawmakers who are holding the pen. It's historically been difficult for us to reach consensus on what legislation should look like. But if we want a seat at the table, it's time to get real. We represent the innovators, the builders, the investors in our future. We have much work to do to repair policymaker trust in the crypto ecosystem. And our collective voice, a voice that has been here for years and will continue to be here for years to come, represents something far greater than one man or one company. We represent the community that wants to democratize financial infrastructure and build a better internet. We are different and we are good. And together, we will not only survive this crisis, but we will thrive. Thank you.